and welcome to ICSE Class 10 Maths tutorial. Today, I'm going to solve ICSE 2025 examination specimen question paper, mathematics. Maximum marks 80, but time allowed is now 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours. From 2025, it is 3 hours mathematics. Earlier it was 2 hours and a half, 2.5 hours, but now it is, earlier it was 2 hours and a half, but now it is from 2025 3 hours. So good, isn't it? Are you happy? Yeah, you are getting half an hour extra. You can attempt one extra question and you can recheck your answers if needed. Alright, before we start, आइए एक शायर को सुनते हैं. शायर कहता है, जो खता पर अपनी शर्मिंदा नहीं, जो खता पर अपनी शर्मिंदा नहीं, जो खता पर अपनी शर्मिंदा नहीं, मेरी बस्ती का वो बाशिंदा नहीं, मेरी बस्ती का वो बाशिंदा नहीं. बाशिंदा रेजिडेंट्स, निवासी. चलती फिरती लाश की मानिंद लोग, चलती फिरती लाश की मानिंद लोग, चलती फिरती लाश की मानिंद लोग, ऐसा लगता है कोई जिंदा नहीं, ऐसा लगता है कोई जिंदा नहीं. कल न जाने हम कहाँ और तुम कहाँ, कल न जाने हम कहाँ और तुम कहाँ, कल न जाने हम कहाँ और तुम कहाँ, आज जो कुछ है वो आइंदा नहीं, आज जो कुछ है वो आइंदा नहीं. आइंदा इन फ्यूचर. एक और शेर सुने. न रुकी वक्त की गर्दिश न जमाना बदला, न रुकी वक्त की गर्दिश न जमाना बदला, पेड़ सूखा तो परिंदों ने ठिकाना बदला, पेड़ सूखा तो परिंदों ने ठिकाना बदला. थैंक यू. Okay, as I told you, I'm going to solve ICSE 2025 examination specimen question paper, mathematics. The pattern is same. The only difference is from 2025 you'll get half an hour extra. That means now the paper will be, the time allowed is 3 hours and not 2.5 hours. 3 hours. Alright. And that's why there is one line, instruction for the supervising examiner. It's first time. So the supervising examiner has to read it aloud in the examination hall. Kindly read aloud the instructions given above to all the candidates present in the examination hall. All right? And all those instructions, answer to this paper must be written on the paper provided separately, and there are two sections, section A and section B. Section A 40 marks, section B 40 marks. All those informations already you know. There's no change. All right. The first question, as you know, 15 marks MCQs, and the first question is: choose the correct answers to the questions from the given options. Don't copy the question, write the correct answer only. First sub-question of question number 1. And the question is: a polynomial in x is divided by x minus a, and for x minus a to be a factor of this polynomial, the remainder should be a option, minus a, B option, 0, C option, a, and D option, 2a. All right. Now, I hope you know in factorization two important theorems. One is remainder theorem and one is factor theorem. Remainder theorem is if fx is divided by, suppose you have fx. If fx is divided by x minus a or x minus alpha, let me take. If fx is divided by x minus alpha, then the remainder is f alpha. If fx is divided by x minus alpha, then the remainder is equal to f alpha. This is called remainder theorem. Now the next is factor theorem. And factor theorem is x minus alpha is a factor of fx. X minus alpha is a factor of fx. Factor theorem. I'm not solving only the option, I'm giving you the complete idea, the full concept, so that this you can utilize while doing a question of 3 marks. So factor theorem is x minus alpha is a factor of fx. X minus alpha is a factor of fx if and only if f alpha is equal to 0. If and only if f alpha equal to 0. Now, if and only if, that means if x minus alpha is a factor of fx, if this is a factor of fx, if x minus alpha is a factor of fx, then f alpha equal to 0, or conversely, if f alpha is equal to 0, then x minus alpha is a factor of fx. Alright. From A to B and then from B to A. That is called if and only if. Alright. Once again, listen. The meaning of if is, if x minus alpha is a factor of fx, then f alpha equal to 0. And conversely, if f alpha equal to 0, that means x minus alpha is a factor of fx. Alright. Now in our case, it is given that the question is x minus a to be a factor of this polynomial, then the remainder should be. So if x minus alpha, then if f alpha equal to 0, remainder f alpha equal to 0. In our case, it is x minus a. So the remainder f should be 0. Isn't it? X minus a. In our case, x minus a has to be a factor. Alright, x minus a. Question is x minus a to be a factor of the polynomial fx, then the remainder should be. So by factor theorem, the remainder fa should be, the remainder is fa, and this should be equal to 0. Alright. remainder f alpha equal to 0. If it is x alpha, x minus alpha. If it is x minus a, then the remainder f a equal to 0. That means for the first question, B option is correct, which is 0. So B 0 is correct for first question and first sub question. B 0. B 0. B and 0. Anyone you should write down. You can write down simply B. Option B is correct. First sub question, option B is correct, which is 0. Fine. Now, so you should know both the theorems. They are very, very important, and that will help you to solve the questions which carries 3 marks or 4 marks. For example, a polynomial is given and you are asked to factorize the given polynomial. All right, and there it's important to write down therefore by a factor theorem when you do those kinds of questions. So I tried to clear both remainder theorem and factor theorem. Now second sub question is, the question is, Radha deposited rupees 400 per month in a recurring deposit account for 18 months. The qualifying sum of money for the calculation of interest is A, 3,600 rupees, B, 7,200 rupees, C, 68,400 rupees, and D, 1,36,800 rupees, 1,368,000 rupees. These are the 4 options. We have to find out the correct option. Of course, we have to do some working. Orally, we cannot do. That means we should know how to solve the question. This will help you in solving a question of 3 marks. So the qualifying sum means P. All right, and N is given. N is 18 months here. All right. So the qualifying sum we can find out. Qualifying sum, I call it P. So capital P is equal to monthly installment. I call small x and not P. Some people call it P, but I don't call it P. P is the principal qualifying sum. All right. The qualifying sum of money. So P is equal to, and what is the monthly installment? Monthly installment is 400 rupees. All right. So X is given 400 rupees. This is your second sub question. Second sub question. X is given 400 rupees. And N is given 18 months. 18 months. All right. This is given 18 months. Let us find out P, which is, the formula is P is equal to, the qualifying principal is equal to N plus 1 upon 2 into X. All right. And N is how much? 18. 18. And then 18 plus 1 whole divided by 2 into X. X is how much? 400. Alright. This gives you 2 9s are 18. So you can write down 9 into 19 into 400. Alright, 9 into 19 into 400. 9 into 19 into 400, I have multiplied. You please multiply and check. We are getting 68400. 68400. 68400 rupees. We are getting this one. 68400. And this is C option. So you can write down second C. Alright, second C. Second C option. Second C option, and the value is 68400. Alright, so naturally you cannot calculate the value without doing any working. You have to do working. So let's do in a systematic way, because this you can use in doing a question carrying 3 marks or 4 marks. Alright, now the third question is, in the adjoining figure, AC is the diameter of the circle, AP is given 3 centimeter, BP is given 4 centimeter, and QP is perpendicular to AB. If the area of triangle APQ is equal to 18 centimeter square, then the area of the shaded portion QPBC is A 32 centimeter square, B 49 centimeter square, C 80 centimeter square, and D 98 centimeter square. This is also this question. I don't think you can do this orally. You have to do some working. Alright, first of all, you have to show that if it, and this question can be asked for even 3 marks also. Alright, so here we don't want any working. If you write down directly, suppose you are doing by trial and error method, and what you are guessing is correct, so you'll get marks, because we don't want any working in the MCQs. But if the same question is for 3 marks, then all the workings are required. Alright, so what I mean to say is, you should know the concept, you should know how to solve a question, you should know the topic thoroughly. Alright, then question can be asked from anywhere, you'll be ready to answer the question, isn't it? So the third question is, first of all, we will show that the 2 triangles are similar triangles, and you know that if 2 triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the 2 similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. Right? Yes. So the third question is, and the question is, let me do this question. I'll draw the figure also. There is a circle. There is a circle. Alright. Suppose this is a circle. It is given, and in this circle there is a triangle. ABC. This is A. This is B. This is C. And then PQ also. In the AC is the diameter of this. AC is diameter. That means this angle is angle in a semicircle. Alright. This angle B will be 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle. Huh? Angle B is equal to 90 degree. You know that property? Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Why? Angle in a semicircle. You need to write down. Not here, because here we don't want any working. If you are doing this same question for 3 marks, then you have to write down all the working. So in that case, you write down angle B is equal to 90 degree. Reason, angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. Alright, so AC is the diameter, and there is one PQ also. PQ. This is PQ. This is P, and this is Q. Alright, and this angle is given 90 degree. It is given. This we are writing by the property. Angle in a semicircle is 90 degree, and this is given 90 degree. 3 and 4 centimeter. AP is 3. From here to here, this is 3 centimeter, and from P to B, this is 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. Alright, PB is 4 centimeter and AP is 3 centimeter. That means AB is 7 centimeter, right? AB is equal to how much? AB is equal to AP plus PB. AP is 3 and PB is 4. So that gives you 7 centimeter. Alright. 7 centimeter. Now first of all we'll show that. Again I am telling you, not for here. Alright. First of all we'll show that the two triangles are congruent. How? This angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. Alright. In triangle APQ and in triangle ABC, two triangles. Triangle ABC in triangle ABC and triangle APQ. These two triangles, I'm not writing, but you can note it down. You should be ready with the pen and notebook. So, angle B is equal to angle P, corresponding angles, and angle A is common in both ABC and APQ. Alright, so therefore by a test of similarity, the two triangles are similar. Sorry, the two triangles are similar. Alright, then we write down, after that we write therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle APQ. A, P and Q. Alright, by a test of similarity. A test of similarity. By a test of similarity, by a criterion of similarity. Alright, by a axiom. Now once we showed that, and in a 3-mark or 4-mark question, you have to show, even if it is not mentioned in the question, that first show that the two triangles are similar triangles. Then also first you have to show that the two triangles are similar triangles. Then only you can go ahead. Alright, it goes without saying. Alright, so know the topic thoroughly. So because the two triangles are similar, therefore the ratio of the areas of the two triangles, similar triangles, is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. That means ABC upon APQ. And if I call this ABC, suppose A1, and this I call suppose A2, then that will become very easy. Writing will become very easy. So that means A1 is ABC, A2 is APQ. So that means we can write down A1 upon A2 is equal to bigger one, smaller one. So can we write down AB square upon AP square? AB square upon AP square. Tell me, can we? A1 is the bigger triangle, so AB side. A2 is the smaller triangle, so AP side, corresponding side. Alright. Now A1 and A2, one of the areas is given. APQ is given 18. APQ means A2 is given 18. A2 is given 18 centimeters square. Alright. A2 is given 18 centimeters square. Fine. Alright. And AB is 7 and AP is 3. Fine. So A1 upon A2 is equal to AB. AB is how much? 7. 7 square upon AP is how much? 3 square. Alright. Now this we can write down 49 upon 9. Alright. This is A1 upon A2. A1 upon A2. Fine. Understand? A1 upon A2 is 49 upon 9. Now what do we want? The question is, find the area of the shaded region QPBC. QPBC, this area. This area we want. QPBC. So if I say that QPBC is bigger triangle area minus a smaller triangle area, area of ABC, which is A1 minus A2. So A1 minus A2 will be this QPBC required shaded region. A1 minus A2. So let us write down A1 minus A2. This is very interesting, important. Just see how I'm going to write down. Alright. So I'm going to write down after this. What should I write? I'm writing here. A2 is 18. Fine. Can I rub this? A, B, 7 I have written. So this I can rub. This I can rub, and now look at it. So you can write down A1 minus A2 I'm writing. Just see how I'm writing. A1 minus A2 upon A2. A1 minus A2 upon A2. See this side, A1 minus A2 upon A2. So this side, 49 minus 9 upon 9. 49 minus 9 upon 9. See, both the side. Alright. It is like I am writing minus 1 on both the side, right? Minus 1 and minus 1. Both the sides. So A1 minus A2 upon A2, 49 minus 9 upon 9. Alright. Now A1 minus A2 is the area of the shaded portion, QPBC. A1 bigger one minus A2 is smaller one, which is QPBC. So this is area of the shaded portion, QPBC. Alright. This is area of the shaded portion, area of QPBC. And this is upon A2. A2 is given 18. And this is equal to 40 upon 9, right? 40 upon 9. Fine. This we want. Now this will go that side and we'll simplify. So therefore, area of QPBC is equal to, therefore, area of QPBC is equal to how much? 40 upon 9 multiplied by 18, and that gives you 40 into 2, isn't it? 9 to the 18, and that gives you 80 centimeters square. What do you say? 80 centimeters square. We got the answer. And so the correct option is C, 80 centimeters square. The correct option is C, third C. This is small c. Third C. Third sub question, C option is correct, and that C option is 80 centimeters square. Is that fine? So now the first 3 sub question I solved in this video. Now in the next video, another 3 questions. Like that it will go ahead. Okay then, I hope things are very, very clear. Okay then, thank you so much. Thanks.